Hello guys, this is my top 10 for week 6, but first before I get started, just want to wish Austin Atherton to get well soon. He's out for the season. Yesterday against Central Connecticut State, he broke his kneecap. Had to have surgery yesterday, I think, and he's out for the season. So we hope you get well, Austin. Okay, so let's get this top 10 thing started. Honorable mention, I'll start with that first. Barely even getting mentioned is Arizona. I think they struggled this week against somebody. Then Gonzaga barely getting kicked out of the top 10. They were out. So number 10 at 10-0 is another Big Ten team, the Fighting Illini. This week they beat USC 94-64, and they beat, well, not, I don't think that was this week, but they beat a couple good teams. I mean, kind of big name teams. USC 94-64, and then Butler they just blew out 78-61. And at Gonzaga, just this past week, at Gonzaga they won 85-74, and they're undefeated. Brandon Paul, the Gold's 19.5. He's averaging 19.5 points per game, and he's just lighting it up. But anyway, at 9-0 is the Cincinnati Bearcats. They're averaging 16.8 assists per game, and I don't know how high they'll. I mean, that's a pretty good assist average. They're averaging 84.2 points per game, and they have a great backcourt. They're second in rebounding at 6.8 rebounds per game. I mean, I think they're pretty long and athletic. Their schedule, see, the only argument you can make about them not being in the top 10 is their schedule's weak. They haven't played a ranked opponent all season long, and it looks like their schedule up until the Big East is going to be weak. So it's just kind of hard to tell. Cincinnati is one of them teams. Cincinnati is one of them teams that. Cincinnati is one of them teams that it's just going to be kind of hard to tell until you get into the Big East Conference play. But anyway, at 6-1, moving up a spot is Ohio State. They took on two teams this week, and on average, it's like two no-name teams. On average, they won by 30.5 a game, which is just killing teams. And after the loss, I mean, they just picked right up where they left off, and they're also playing really good. And I may have them a little underrated, I don't know, but but they looked pretty good this week. 30.5 average, like scoring at Mulligan this week. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, they didn't play anybody, but still, that's dominating. Then the big game they have coming up is against Kansas, December 22nd, and I can't wait to see that game, see how both teams do. And then that's the only big game they have until conference play, so it's going to be kind of weak until January. They'll schedule anyway. At 7-1, coming in at number 7, moving up a spot is Kansas Jayhawks. They did play Colorado this week. They beat them 90-54. I don't think Colorado has anybody. So, and like I said, they play Kansas December 22nd. Not Kansas, Ohio State December 22nd. And then they don't play anybody till their conference. And their conference is kind of considerably weak. So, who knows? I think December 22nd will say a lot, like what kind of team Kansas is. I think they have a lot of potential, but and then coming in at number 6 at 8-0, the Syracuse Orangemen, and they beat Monmouth 108-56 this week. Whoa. Where did that come from? So I'm just trying to adjust this camera a little bit. But yeah, I mean 108-56, man, that's huge. I mean, that's just unbelievable. They're fourth in rebounds. I've seen them play. They're pretty long and athletic, and that's why they're fourth in rebounds. And they have a weak schedule pretty much all the way up till January the 19th when they play Louisville. So they should breeze right through non-conference play and just looking pretty good. Number 5 is 8-1 Louisville, and they took on a couple no-name teams, and they won the first game 80-38, the second game 99-7. So both teams didn't score out the thrillers, and it's typical Louisville Patino ball. I can tell you that right now. They are an awesome team. Awesome team. I don't want to have them at 5. I want to put them up higher, but right now I just can't help it. I have to have them at 5. But that's typical Patino ball. Swirling defense, press trap. I've said it before. At 9-0 is Michigan at number 4. They beat Arkansas 80-67. They're 5th in field goal percentage at 51.5%. And they have a relatively easy schedule too until January 13th and 17th when they play Ohio State and Minnesota. And then you have at 7-0, number 3, Florida, and they beat Florida State at Florida State this week, 72-7. And do you see a recurring theme? Donovan's a Patino disciple, and look at that defense of their opponents. I mean, just swirling defense, full court press, trap, holds their opponents down to below 50s, just like Patino's team, Louisville, did this week, They have a big game, I think, this Saturday at Arizona, I think it's this Saturday. Let's see how they handle Arizona. Then at number 2, Duke. I mean, they played one game this week. It was Temple. They won 90-67. Plumlee is averaging 19.2 points per game. and he's continuing to make a case for Player of the Year. And he's from Warsaw, Indiana, but he is beating everybody right now. I mean, he would get my vote for Player of the Year, possibly. I would say he's leading it. Duke's playing good. I no longer think I have him overrated. I think they do deserve number 2. And then finally, you know it, holding strong, number 1 at 9-0, my Indiana Hoosiers. They play Butler this Saturday at a game I may go to. I hope it isn't sold out. I'm actually thinking about making the drive down to Indy and watching it. They play at 2 p.m. Perea and Jolkins should be back. And I just can't wait to see how they play. Indiana is like in the top 20 in every major category, it seems like. Rebounding, they're 15th in the country. Assist, they're 13th in the country. Field goal percentage at 51.5%, they're 4th in the country. And then scoring, of course, they're averaging at 89.1 points per game. And you guys know Saturday they played Central Connecticut State and just absolutely blew them up. They just put on a clinic. Oladipo was just amazing, and I'm gonna total analyze this game tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I forgot my top 10 was today. So every Monday, top 10. There you have it. That's my top 10. Making this vlog kind of short, but yeah, there was a big announcement I'm gonna make, and that is on days IU has a game, I'm gonna do live reaction shots, meaning as I watch the game live, I'm gonna pick random spots during the game and do a little vlogging and just give you some of the live reaction to what I'm seeing, and just seeing how they execute and stuff like that. So other than that, I think that's it. See you tomorrow. I hope everybody's having a good Monday. Go IU. Peace.
Your daddy, yeah, your school's coming up short. What? Bilbo Baggins, I know you wish you